There is a birthday in this country that quietly cancels your driving license. Most people have no idea it is coming. You could have been driving for 50 years.
You are still driving. But in the eyes of the law, Punty, you might as well have never passed your test.
Picture what happens next. Someone pulls out in front of you. There is a bump, not even your fault. And when the dust settles, you discover something that turns your stomach.
Your insurance policy is worthless, void, because you were not legally allowed to be behind that wheel.
A fine of up to £1,000. Your car can be seized, and every penny of that accident, on you.
This is happening to older drivers up and down the country right now. And the maddening part, Tem, the fix is completely free and takes 10 minutes.
Most people do not even know they are supposed to do it. Today, I am going to walk you through exactly what it is, how it works, and the 2 mistakes.
Stay with me, because the second mistake is far more dangerous than the fine. Let us get into it.
What happens on your 70th birthday in the United Kingdom? Here it is, plain and simple.
Your driving license automatically expires on your 70th birthday.
It does not matter how good a driver you are. It does not matter that your photo card says valid for another few years.
From 7th onwards, you are on a 3-year cycle. Renew at 70, then again at 73, 76, 79, every 3 years twined without fail.
6 million drivers aged 70 and over on Britain's roads. Nearly 1 in every 7 license holders.
6 million drivers, 1 in 7 license holders, and a great many of them have no idea the clock is ticking.
If your license quietly expires and you carry on driving,
I am going to walk you through everything, the renewal, the 2 hidden declarations, and exactly how to make sure you are completely protected.
3 things: valid license, honest declarations, valid insurance. Get all 3 right and you can drive with complete peace of mind. Let us go through each wind.
The DVLA is supposed to send you a reminder, a form called a D46P, around 90 days before your 70th birthday, and most of the time they do.
But here is the first trap. That reminder is a courtesy, not a guarantee. If it gets lost in the post, if you have moved house and not updated your address,
the DVLA's own position is crystal clear. If you do not receive the form, you are still responsible for renewing before your license expires.
Renewing your license at 70 and every 3 years after is completely free, not a penny, whether you do it online or by post.
They walk into a post office, pick up the wrong form, and get charged £20 or more, when the exact same renewal was sitting there free on gov.uk the whole time.
Write this down or remember it. If you are 70 or over tame, you never pay to renew your standard car license. If someone is charging you...
The basics. License expires at 70, renew every 3 years. The renewal is completely free, and driving on an expired license is a criminal offence.
Renewing the form is easy. What almost nobody talks about is what is hidden inside that renewal.
There are 2 declarations buried in the small print. 2 things you have to confirm on your word alone. Getting either wrong cancels your insurance.
2 declarations, your eyesight and your health, both made on your word alone, both carrying enormous consequences if wrong.
Because if what you declare is not true, even by honest accident, everything falls apart. Your insurance rests on one simple assumption.
Your insurance rests on one assumption, that you are legally allowed to drive. Take that away, Hyde, and the policy has nothing left to stand on.
Imagine that on the worst possible day. A collision, someone is hurt. In this country, the cost of a serious injury claim can run into hundreds of thousands of pounds.
If your insurance is void, Teppy, that money does not come from the insurer. It comes from you, your savings, your home, everything you have spent a lifetime building.
Dangerous. And on top of all that, driving without a valid license and valid insurance is a serious criminal offense in its own right.
The police can seize your car on the spot, have it taken away, and if not sorted today, crushed. All of it flowing from one small form most people never knew had a trap inside it.
That is why this humble, free 10-minute job is one of the most important things you can do after 70. Not because the form is hard.
Let us now go through each declaration in detail. Starting with the eyesight check.
The first declaration is about your eyesight. When you renew, you have to confirm you meet the minimum eyesight standard for driving.
This sounds simple, but think about how eyesight changes as we get older, and how slowly it changes. So slowly you often do not notice at all.
A lot of people tick that box on the renewal form honestly believing their vision is fine, because it was fine the last time they thought about it.
If your eyesight has slipped below that standard and you declared it fine, well, you have made a false declaration. Your license is not valid. Go outside, find a number plate 20 meters away, read it with your glasses on. If you cannot pay, you need an eye test before anything else.
And remember, team, eye tests are free once you are 60 and over. There is absolutely no excuse not to have one.
Eye tests are free once you are 60. Book it, read the plate, then tick the box. That order turf, not the other way around.
There has also been a lot of talk about compulsory eye tests for older drivers. Let me tell you the truth of where that stands, Deb, because a lot of the reporting has got it wrong.
As things stand today, however, mandatory eye tests are not the law. What happened is the government launched a consultation in early 2026. No new law is in effect.
The government asked whether drivers over 70 should have to prove they passed a proper eye test at each renewal, rather than just declaring it themselves.
Do not panic, but do keep half an eye on it. The direction of travel is fairly clear. For now, the self-declaration still applies.
For now, the self-declaration still applies, which means the responsibility is still entirely on you, to be honest. The moment the law changes,
Eyesight declaration test it honestly before you tick the box. That is the first one, now the second, and this one catches even more people out.
The second declaration is about your health. When you renew, you also have to declare any medical condition that could affect your driving.
Notifiable conditions. The list is longer than most people realize, and missing one hack, even by honest mistake, can void your insurance completely.
Diabetes treated with insulin, epilepsy, certain heart conditions, sleep apnea, Parkinson's, dementia, eye conditions.
This is not a one-off you do at 70 and forget about. You have a legal duty to tell the DVLA the moment a doctor diagnoses you.
A lot of people are diagnosed with something in their 70s, carry on driving because they feel perfectly fine, and have no idea whatsoever that they were legally required to pick up the phone.
The moment a doctor diagnoses you with a notifiable condition, not at your next renewal the moment the doctor tells you, that is when you contact the DVLA.
The consequences come in two parts. Failing to declare a notifiable medical condition can land you with a fine of up to £1,000. That is the first part.
Driving with an undeclared condition, your insurance is completely invalid. An accident, someone hurt. The cost comes from you, not the insurer, from you.
Here is the important reassurance. None of this means you will be banned from driving. Most conditions, once you have declared them, are perfect.
Declaring a condition is usually just a formality. Most people drive straight on. It is the not declaring it that destroys you.
So if you have been diagnosed with anything in recent years, and you did not tell the DVLA at the time, now is the time to put it right.
If you were diagnosed with something and did not tell the DVLA go to gov.uk now, search Notifiable Conditions DVLA, notify at any point.
The DVLA has a dedicated medical team. Most cases are handled straightforwardly. Most people hear back quickly and simply carry on driving.
The DVLA medical team handles most cases quickly and straightforwardly. Notify them, and you are completely protected. That is the point.
Let us now pull the whole picture together, because I want you to really feel why this matters more than a £1,000 fine ever could. Your car insurance rests on one simple assumption.
Your insurance rests on one assumption: legal to drive. Take that foundation away. Expired license, failed eyesight.
Imagine that on the worst possible day. A collision, perhaps a pedestrian is hurt. The cost of a serious injury claim in this country can run into hundreds of thousands of pounds.
The cost of a serious injury claim can run into hundreds of thousands. If your insurance is void, it comes from you, your savings. Not because the form is hard, because the price of getting it wrong is so enormous, and the price of getting it right is nothing. Free, 10 minutes, complete protection.
The free side takes 10 minutes. The wrong side can cost everything. There is no version of this where not knowing the rules works out well.
Now let me tell you exactly how to do this properly. Online is the quickest, and the additional step that gives you complete confidence in your own driving.
Online is the quickest, by a mile. Go to gov.uk, search Renew Driving License at 70. 3 things you need ready.
Your current driving license, your national insurance number, and your addresses for the last 3 years. That is it. Submit it online and your new license usually arrives within about a week. And there is a voluntary assessment worth knowing about. Organizations like IAM RoadSmart offer what is called a mature drive.
If you prefer paper towel, use the D46P form the DVLA sends you. Or pick up a D1 form at the post office.
IAM RoadSmart, mature driver assessment. Not a test you can fail. Nobody takes your license. Just an experienced pair of eyes building your confidence. If you are approaching 70, start this process now. Do not wait for the D46P to arrive. Go to gov.uk.
4 checks. Check your license is valid. Check your eyesight honestly. Check the notifiable conditions list. And renew if needed today. Free online. All of it within your power today.
If you have been driving on an expired license without realizing to, stop driving now. Renew immediately online at gov.uk. It is free and takes 10 minutes. Not sure if your condition is notifiable pray? Go to gov.uk, search assessing fitness to drive. Full list, every condition. Or ring. The government consultation on compulsory eye tests for older drivers is done. No law has passed yet, but the direction of travel is clear, AIF.
The consultation asked whether drivers over 70 should have to prove with an actual signed certificate from an optician that they passed a proper eye test at each renewal.
The argument is straightforward. Eyesight declines gradually, self-assessment is unreliable, a proper test by an optician is objective, hard to argue with.
The counter-argument is about access. Not everyone can easily get to an optician, particularly in rural areas. And mandatory tests add a hurdle.
The sensible position right now, Kobe, have a proper eye test with an optician before every renewal anyway, free if you are 60 or over. Then there is nothing to worry about whatever the law does next.
If you are in the habit of having your eyes tested properly before every renewal tank, you are already ahead of whatever the law eventually requires.
Habit. Eye test before every renewal. Already ahead of the law. Already know your eyesight is safe. That is the position you want to be in.
Now let us talk about something that a lot of older drivers find useful, but very few know exists. The Mature Driver Assessment.
Not a test you can fail. Nobody takes your license. An experienced instructor, a normal drive, honest feedback, and for most people, Hove, a great deal of reassurance. Family been raising the subject of your driving gently. This is a constructive way to address it. Facts, evidence, not just reassurance.
The assessment is not expensive, and it gives you something far more valuable than a clean conscience.
Evidence is worth far more than assumption, especially when other people share the road with you. Get the evidence. Drive with confidence.
Let me now address one more situation that comes up regularly. What happens if the DVLA refuses to renew your license because of a medical condition?
If the DVLA refuses renewal because of a medical condition crime, it is rarer than people fear, and there is a proper process, including the right to appeal.
If the DVLA decides your condition means you cannot safely drive FO, they will write to you with the reasons. You have the right to appeal that decision to a magistrate's court.
The process is not designed to be arbitrary. It is designed to protect everyone on the road, including you. Declare. Let the process work.
The bottom line on medical conditions is simple. The DVLA is not your enemy. They are not trying to stop you driving.
The DVLA is not your enemy. They are not trying to stop you driving. Declare honestly. Let the process run. Most people come through it perfectly fine.
Here is your complete action plan. License expires at 70, renew every 3 years, completely free online at gov.uk.
4 things. License renewal hay free, eyesight checker honest, medical declaration at the moment of diagnosis, confidence assessment has voluntary but recommended.
Do all 4 and you are driving with complete peace of mind. Not just a valid license, but a license that rests on honest declarations. Insurance.
Do all 4 Ants. Valid license, honest declarations, valid insurance, confident driving. Get one wrong, the whole structure crumbles.
Let me also say something about the people around you. If you have a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, a friend who is 70 or over and still drives, this information matters to them.
If someone you love is 70 or over and still drives calming, share this video with them. This might well save them from disaster. One conversation could be the difference between peace of mind, ho, and the worst day of their life. Please share this with someone who needs to hear it.
Write these down. Gov.uk renew driving license at 70. Gov.uk assessing fitness to drive. DVLA medical walk 0300 790 68.
All the contacts you need. Renewal at gov.uk at free. Notifiable conditions list at gov.uk. Assessing fitness to drive.
All of those contacts are in the description below. Save it, share it, come back to it whenever you need it.
One free form every 3 years from 70. That is what keeps your license alive. But it is the 2 declarations hidden inside it that truly matter. Your eyesight tested honestly against that 20-meter rule.
Get the form right and those 2 things right, Fahid, and you can drive with complete peace of mind. Ignore them and you are one small bump away from a... Do me a favor. If this has been useful, claim, share it with someone over 70 who still drives. It might well save them from disaster.
Hit subscribe for more of these. Every week we cover the things that genuinely matter for people in or approaching retirement in the UK. The rules, the deadlines.
Look after yourselves, look after each other out on the roads. And I will see you in the next one.
Because these are the ones worth writing down. Renew your driving licence at gov.uk, search Renew Driving Licence at 70.